Hey everybody!
Hello! Hey
guys! MaJeliv here, we are the Vasquez family, and in today's video we are going to be reacting to episode 6, the final episode of Marvel Studios' Moon Knight. And they didn't even give us the name
I just realized it's called
They didn't give us the
It's
name.
just called episode 6.
Episode 6.
That
so,
is so mean.
man, this show has been quite extraordinary. I think we were all surprised. We always knew it was going to be interesting and intriguing, but it definitely has blown us away in terms of just how much we've been loving it, the performances. I think we always knew we were going to be fantastic, but Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke, the entire cast have just been blowing it out of the water, and we've been here for the ride. So we're going to close things up today. It's the shortest episode so far, which I don't know how we're
concerning
about
to me.
That or it's a good thing, and like the time,
or it just
like you know how will this show end? We'll
everything wraps up nicely and smoothly and quickly. So who knows? But we have Moon Knight today and Doctor Strange tomorrow, which is extremely exciting. So got the next couple days of Marvel. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're extremely excited that you guys are here with us. And with that, let's jump into the final episode of Moon Knight. Let's do this.
He's got ambitious
That's
goals.
legendary. Oh my gosh, the last episode of Moon Knight.
Oh, wrong button.
And
Oh my
this
gosh,
is,
that's right. Jake. Possibly. The third.
and they were gonna show him.
Possibly. Ethan Hawke.
Sense
Or not.
or nuts.
That's right.
Oh, we're back.
So everything did happen.
Or did it?
I'm not bleeding.
He still has the gunshots though, which I think you were right, Mom or Dad or whoever said it, that everything we've witnessed is like his
Yep. His in-mind experience. In spirit, in mind.
Which is beautiful
spiritual experience. She is pissed.
and badass, bro. Last
dude,
episode?
she's
No, not last episode. The episode before last episode. She was badass, bro.
Praise on it. Praise on it.
Whoa.
Wow.
What? That was kind of cool.
It's a cane. It's like a battle axe now.
It's like tall.
You gonna break out into full-out costume?
I want to see it.
That would be cool.
If he's in the afterlife and he's dead.
She's so good, man.
Gotta keep
She's gonna
moving
find
forward.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think they actually shot there.
Yeah, they shot there.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that's CGI.
You need to show us your soul.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
His like calm is so like
Creepy.
yeah.
He just full out wipes out all the potential bad.
Look at her, man.
It's Marc who's telling you to stop. What the hell is this? And I'm talking to you through dead people right now. So on.
Oh my gosh.
Arrow is too powerful for you to stop him alone.
This is weird.
It's so bizarre.
He is going to need conscience.
So she talks to dead people.
I guess she does now, yeah.
She talks through.
Through dead people.
At least
She is so
Tuareg.
badass, man.
Yeah, dude,
She did
she's
great
so
in
sick.
Assassin's Creed and
Oh, she would be cool.
Oh, 100%. No, literally the character in the most recent ones, like the present day one, is literally called Lila.
Lila or Layla?
Layla.
Layla.
I don't know about you, man, but that cane looks pretty sick.
Someone is trying to release Amit.
Oh, I wonder who it could be.
You guys are idiots.
Yeah, it's a bit late for you
Mark
guys.
tried to tell you.
I believe that the gods are hidden from mankind.
Oh, she
has
just
to get
happens to be
conjured.
there. I love that.
Oh, she's gonna go in and free. Yes.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of those. Gotta find it.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty awful.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yo.
Dude.
What?
Oh my goodness. That is
Oh.
terrifying. Oh.
She is grabbing that way too slow.
It just chuck it at the ground.
She's
The
making sure.
suspense.
She's just making sure it's not Indiana Jones type of trap. That happens.
I accept the scales regardless of the outcome.
They lack balance because of what lies ahead of you.
Then we must spare the world the pain I will cause.
What lies ahead of you is your service.
Dude, he's so good.
How may I serve you in death?
You are the avatar that I need. Serve me, and you will find peace.
Big.
As you wish.
Oh, he's getting the outfit.
Now he's the
bro.
avatar. Is he gonna have an outfit?
Yes. Same thing happened with Khonshu.
Would you, protect the travelers of the
You joking? You turned Mark's life into a waking nightmare.
Mark was in crisis over you. His lack of focus got him killed. You need a plan, little bug.
We'll work together without me enslaving myself.
You must rebind Alec.
Let us purify the souls of fire and then the world.
My
Oh my
gosh.
gosh, bro.
Oh my gosh. Unless it's
That's
always
right. He's in the field of reeds.
The scales are balanced. Your heart is full. Please enjoy your peace. Anyway, you don't need him anymore, Mark.
So I get to go on to eternal peace and he just stays lost in the sand forever?
Wait, think about this.
Whoa. Just takes a simple decision.
If you choose him, you'll have
Seeing a walking crocodile is so bizarre.
loyalty at what cost? An empty world?
Looking pretty rough, man. I don't know if you can hear me. You were always there, alive, full of hope. And I tried to protect that, and I failed. I couldn't protect you. There's no way in hell I'm gonna abandon you.
Dang. Oh.
Hey.
Wow.
Yo.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Mom, look, the gates are open.
Go.
Now's
Run,
a good time.
run, run. Let's go. Bullocks. Look at that.
I choose obliteration.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, man.
Dude, he is so sick. Oh my god.
She's not discreet.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm doing this or what? I have a fabulous costume.
Ooh, she gets a costume.
Ah, dude, look at him. He's freaking flying.
He's soaring. Whoa.
That's so awesome.
Wow. It's a lot of steps.
Man, he's doing something I've always wanted to try.
He's getting those. He's getting those.
Climb on the pyramid.
He's getting
Yeah,
those.
climb the pyramid.
Getting
Where's
those
the
steps
climb?
in.
Isn't that illegal?
Wow.
Lord of the
It's
Rings.
dangerous, really. I'm very curious about Layla's costume.
Yeah.
Judge everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, she just makes her
It
bigger?
makes her bigger.
Well, like the statues, remember? Isn't that okay?
That is a big alligator.
Yeah.
A crocodile. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Whoa! She looks so
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What?
Dude.
Dude, that is so fast! That's so sick.
That's amazing.
Dude, the build up for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like foreshadowing it the whole time.
Oh man.
The way that he shifts
Yes.
is so
Oh
amazing.
my gosh, they're so huge.
Dude.
Oh, that food
That
is
food
all
looks,
gone.
yeah, it looks so good too. What? It kind of sucks.
Come on, Layla, where are you? Oh, there she
Oh
is.
my gosh, bro, she flies.
Oh my dude, this is amazing. That is so.
Oh man. Oh my God, you love her a lot now. She's
They got this.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
It's a win. It's a win.
It's a win. It's a win.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yes.
Let's
yes,
go.
Steven,
all right,
yes.
Steven.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What?
Oh
That
man.
is ironic. He wipes himself off.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's so powerful.
That's so sick,
Yeah.
dude. Let's go. Oh man.
What a feeling.
She's so
like-
cool.
Oh no, what's gonna?
Oh my gosh. What was the third one coming
third-
out?
the third one. Oh.
It's Jake, right?
Mm-hmm.
What chance, mate?
Oh no.
Hey, Harry. I know how to stop Amit.
Dang, man.
Jake,
Jake,
bro.
bro. Dude,
He's like the last resort.
Yeah.
Like, if you were in.
Quick, grab my hands. We can start the spell.
I'm trying to make her go into an avatar.
Yeah.
My gosh, dude.
Wow.
It's like a genie.
Yeah.
You know, they're very powerful. But
While he lives, so can Dashi. And Amit finds a way out.
I'm sorry,
She
my
will
country's
get there.
voice is cute.
Hmm.
Do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you see that, don't you? Oh, I see it.
The heck?
Why am I bleeding? Hey, this guy is.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The same song.
Mm-hmm.
from the beginning of the episode.
The same exact stuff. Over and over.
They're both in. There's two in the. Yeah.
I can't believe you live in this freaking mess.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And that's
Wow.
where it ends? Dang,
I knew.
man.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna end in a way where I was like, no, but I
still
want,
don't fully
I want
There's
more.
something else at the end, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's end credits.
Sand.
Who's that?
So he just spoke Spanish.
Spanish?
I
Yeah,
had
he just
Señorita.
spoke Spanish.
That's not okay.
You can't hurt us.
Meet my friend,
Oh,
Jake Lockley.
the third one.
Oh, it's Italian, maybe?
Wait,
So the third one was like the one who still really works for Conchu.
Oh man.
Dang.
He doesn't even know. Like,
Yeah.
Arthur's gone
Yeah.
with Amit inside. Right? Because
Wow.
she's
Yeah.
still inside.
yeah,
But
from
he
what we
knows that-
understand.
But then he knows that Jake is the only one who really knows, like who would really do that.
So Jake is the
So it looks like
dark,
it
dark
looks like
side.
Khonshu always wanted in a way Jake, because at least Jake doesn't see. I mean,
And there's so much there because then when did Jake come about, right? Because if Steven
we
came
learned about that. Remember that with New Rockstars, or at least was Eric Ross's theory was that out of there had to be one that
Was affected by the mistreatment of his mother.
that, but also came out of that was an effect of
the trauma.
the trauma, the one that carried all the trauma. That Steve was made out of a way to deal with his guilt, and then Jake was made out of a way to deal with his
anger.
Because I think there's
Fear.
ways
Anger,
to deal
fear,
with
yeah.
trauma and grief, and I think Jake is that side that the switch turns off. Like he just
That's why he
Lashes out.
blacks out.
lashes out and gets really angry at the world.
What's interesting though is that he's Spanish. At least he's speaking only in Spanish.
Sounded Italian.
No, it was Spanish.
It was
was
Spanish. She
Spanish?
said Spanish, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
It was
it's
Spanish
just-
for sure.
He was the guy that brought him out.
Wow, man.
Huh.
That left me dumbfounded.
I know. It makes you wonder now what's gonna happen next.
It's interesting because while the battle was going on, there was a hope. I had a hope that Jake would come along, right? And he did, and overcame Harrow. And in the heat of the moment, and I think that speaks to even my own humanity. In the heat of the moment, you want to have that capacity to hit like a different level of strength and power and fury.
Yeah.
And then he reaches it and it feels good. It feels victorious. But what have you unleashed, right? It's this.
not for Mark. Are you talking about Khonshu or who?
I'm talking about Jake.
Right,
I'm
but
talking
Mark. But that's the thing is, even Steven though. Notice how Steven had to go through that whole process with Mark to realize who he truly was. At first he was just kind of playing his part for Mark, and that's what I think Jake very much is still. And Jake is I feel like uncontrollable, more hostile, where
What's the
he
true
just is
negative
anger.
effects of violence and
Right.
what his mom put him
he's
through?
probably not even fully aware as to why he has the trauma, why he is the way he is. He just
Yeah.
in the same way that Steven had his own backstory where he'd call his mom and she would never answer and he thought that she was still alive. I'm sure Jake has a perception to everything that I think would be very interesting to find out more about.
Well, it's the easy extreme. Like I feel like Mark is the center, right?
Right.
Steven is like this one extreme of like super like kind and thoughtful and just kind of
Polite.
everything's happy and joyful in the world, and then I think Jake's that other extreme,
Yeah.
Man.
everything going the other way.
And then we see this he's just ready to punish the world.
Yeah.
Dealing justice and
Yeah,
vengeance.
he's
in
exactly
his
who
own-
Khonshu needs him to be.
Right.
So it's interesting because even though Mark is free, Jake still isn't. And that's why this whole character is still not fully a hero. He's just so dynamic. Oh God, I love it so
and
much.
does Jake want to be free? Probably not.
No, I mean I don't.
If Khonshu believes in the same things that he does, there's no
Yeah.
reason why he wouldn't stop
And
working for
Let's
him.
talk about the fat ride that Khonshu has now. I mean that limousine is a Bentley limousine. It's
And it says Spectre on it.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And the
Is it-
fact that he was chained to his bed still is just kind of like.
So what does that indicate? Like I wonder what Mark's life is. If he's got
Jake.
Was it Mark at the end there that
he still has an attachment, and I think
I'm
that's
saying like
what
when
that's
he
showing.
was chained to the bed, did he speak as Mark or Steven? I
He
couldn't
spoke,
He
hear.
spoke as both.
As both. They were talking to each other.
They talk to each other now. It's not like with their.
No, I'm saying like
different
when he.
lives.
Oh, I guess.
Both
okay, yeah.
fish were there, so both of them were there.
Yeah.
Right. That's the
That's so cool,
indication
man.
that
Like,
they're both.
that's
now.
another thing is when you're watching Oscar Isaac. I mean, can we first just to talk about that before we get to anything, man? Just to, the back and forth and how exceptional Oscar Isaac did, and then obviously Ethan Hawke as well, and then, oh my gosh, and then the girl who played Lila.
Fantastic,
It was
yeah.
just phenomenal.
Layla.
Man. Seeing her do the whole Avatar thing as
Yeah,
well. Layla, yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing him now like switch as he's speaking is just so amazing to watch.
And what's her name? What's her hero name? It's not Layla. She was
No.
Toweret's.
Toweret's Avatar.
Avatar.
If there's a name for it in the comics, like
I'm
if there's
sure
I,
there
I know there's speculation she would be the potential Red Scarab, right? But that's not what she looked like. She looked like something.
yeah, I
else.
mean,
She
and that's the
looked
thing is
really,
we
really,
don't
really
fully. Even then,
That was
we
just-
haven't seen him with Lila after the fact. Like,
No,
we
that's
never
what-
saw her after the
No, after all of it, after the culmination of the spell, and
May's her May.
I just there's a lot of questions, and I don't know that there's more seasons. So do we get movies from this point on?
Well,
Or do we
remember
just
we
have
talked about it.
crossovers?
That Marvel has announced, and it's still gonna happen. I think next Halloween, either this year or next year, they're gonna have that the Halloween special
Oh right,
of
right. With the werewolf. Or
werewolf. I forget what the name of the comic is. You guys can let us know. But apparently, from what we learned, that was one of Moon Knight's first appearances in the comics, if not the first. So he may show up again, and that is the way that like the person that defeats or calms down this werewolf character. But besides that, I have no clue how else they're gonna. I mean, clearly he's still very much in his own world, and there's a lot he has to still deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It may be that maybe Moon Knight comes off as a vigilante at first, like someone that's actually a threat because of how extreme he is. Because there's no way to turn that off, and then maybe that's a whole journey. But
So is it gonna? I wonder. Yeah, if it's gonna become Mark and Steven trying to tame Jake, and
Right.
and then whoever else he's versing.
it's so great.
It's really
so
it's fantastic.
fantastic.
What? So Steven's back, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I mean, it was truly something special. I loved seeing how Mark going back for him was something that it allowed the two of them to continue on together, and how they're not living two different lives; they're living the same life. So there's something just really beautiful about that, about him going back out there and you know, I think he felt guilty for going to the place of rest when Stephen was there with him, you know, along his journey. So I think it was really beautiful in that way. And also, I thought it was beautiful. I was happy to see Stephen back. Yeah.
Stephen, like as to what he really was meant to be to Mark, was very beautiful to see as well. Because at first Mark was like, why did I make you, or like, why are you this opposite thing? But now he's like embraced him as his friend, you know. So to see him kind of embrace Stephen as sort of like help, as a sort of friend of what he dealt with in his past, is like, it's beautiful to see it come full circle. Because I feel like even with you know, people are going through things now, you know, and there's certain ways, I guess, I guess the way he appreciates Stephen was very beautiful to see, especially with all this mental stuff he was going through because of the trauma of his past. I really enjoyed that.
It reminded me of his brother. I felt like if Mark could go back into that cave and get his brother out, he would, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And for him to go back into the sands and look at himself and literally into his other soul, it's kind of what it feels like with a sibling, you know. And I do think the Steven is the better version of Mark because it's his brother. I think, you know, that's how I interpret that, and it was a very beautiful, powerful moment. The way the heart just lit up when the light of, almost like this light of grace, this light of selflessness, and that selfless kind of love that can heal and bring life again.
And self-forgiveness too.
Yes.
Because I'm sure he lives with the guilt of being tempted on feeling very guilty for the death of his brother. I did notice Khonshu was saying something to him about that it was basically his fault that his brother died, that his family was miserable.
Or
You mean Harrow?
Amit. Oh yeah, Hero was.
Harrow.
Yeah.
Khonshu wasn't saying that?
No.
No, it was random.
Harrow,
It
yeah.
was Harrow. Okay, sorry. I think that's the trigger. I mean, regardless, I thought it was Khonshu. I'd forgotten wrong, but I think that's the catalyst. That's the poking point for Jake. Is
Like the rage of that.
that
like that's-
anger, that thing, that sensitivity that he has now
I'm being blamed.
of being like the guilty one, of being the one who caused all of his family's devastation and
Yeah.
destruction. And I think he's in a vulnerable place where Khonshu can just use that to his liking, So anyway,
Yeah, it's like Stephen was made out of his imagination, and then
Yep.
Jake was made out of his reality, and then you had this crazy. Man, that to me is so fascinating and interesting.
It's so it really makes me reflect on our human condition, right? And the very split decisions. It just takes sometimes a daily decision to be selfless, to be self-forgiving, as my bride said, or to just be vengeful and spiteful and just lash out against the world, and sometimes some people would argue that trauma just sometimes doesn't give us a choice, and that's true too. So I know a lot of this is comic book lore and it's wonderful, but I think it just hits us in so many different ways of our humanity that I think that's why we're still just reeling over it. And I think we all said it already, but we want to thank the cast of this show. The performances are bar none. I mean, I've talked a lot about Oscar Isaac, but I'm with you, Jimmy. Today, especially today, Ethan Hawke, man, that close up when he's just so humbled to be in front of Amit and he thinks he's reached his end.
And Layla too.
Layla just.
Her name is in real life. Name is May Kalamawi. I think I'm probably butchering that last name, but she did fantastic. Oh my gosh! I mean, that moment, and I love that's the thing. The way the camera stayed on her when she was receiving Marc's death, and just all of it just felt so real. They are prime examples of what it is to truly live in imaginary circumstances and making it your reality, and that's just
And her
it's such a
speaking
great
as Tourette as well.
Oh my, yes,
That
in
was
this
so
frame, yeah, going back and forth. Oh man, just so well done, and there's so
Yeah.
much to look forward to. I think, and
will we see her again too? Because she's still like an avatar to.
well, I think they were both temporary.
yeah, she said she wasn't gonna.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
temporary avatar, but I think all of us wanted to stay. Although I mean, we think that'd be really cool, quote unquote cool, but she's right. She said it. I don't want to enslave myself to some god that kind of eventually dictates what my life is going to be about. If that's not what she wants to probably continue doing what she was doing before.
Right.
It's so great. There's so many great layers here too. Now we wait again. We just get into these waiting situations.
Yeah.
It's just
What
it'll all
comes
be
next for
very
Moon Knight?
curious to see how it all fits in, because even in Hawkeye and like when will those characters come back?
Yeah, we'll see.
Where will that come into play? So
But
it's all very
it's-
exciting.
Super exciting, and thank you guys so much for joining us for this ride. We're super glad that we got to experience this show with you guys. If you want to hear down below in the comments what you guys loved about the show, what you enjoyed, what you're looking forward to see in the future of Moon Knight and the MCU as well. We have Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We're going to be watching that tomorrow. So stay tuned for our review and initial reactions to the movie, because we are so excited. We are huge fans of both Wanda and Doctor Strange. And
Everyone
there's
who's
little,
gonna
there's
pop
little,
up.
right? Anyone that may pop up there. So just stay tuned for that, and we can't wait to talk about that. Oh yeah.
Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. I didn't
So
even
yeah,
check
so
you.
we'll be talking with you guys, and we want to talk, all about Marvel. So if you guys want to let us talk to us in the comments. We also have a Marvel channel on our Discord. If you guys want to check out our Discord, we'll have a link to that down below in the description. But with that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.